It's good to see you. Today we're going to do a special project for Mother's Day, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So this is our beautiful Mother's Day vase, and if you look closely you can see what we call the profile. If you think of a face on a coin is in profile, and this is the profile of my daughter. She made this for me a long time ago, and the vase part is stuck down onto a background, and the flowers are also collaged, but we'll come to that later. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make your vase. So this is how we do it. We've got a piece of A4 paper. It's great if you have coloured paper. I've folded it over and I've made sure that the fold is this side on the right. Now, if I could get my assistant to come in and lay her head down, I'm going to show you how you make a vase. So I'm just going to move her head a tiny bit back, not too far, just a little bit, because I don't want my vase to be too fat. Now I'm going to draw around the profile. I'm going to go like this. I'm using a felt pen because it moves along quicker, but you could use a pencil if you wanted. And then back to there. Head out, please. Thank you, assistant. So here's my vase. So now we're going to cut the vase out. Remember, the fold is here, and we're cutting along the profile. I'm going around the chin, and round the lips, round the little nose. It's all quite simplified. We went round quite quickly with the pen. So most people will have A4 paper at home. I've joined these two sheets together because we need a slightly bigger sheet. If you had a big sheet of coloured paper, then that would also be good. Now I'm going to put my vase down. It's going to go at the bottom like that. See, if I turn it over, you don't see the pen so much. So I'm going to stick the vase down, and then I've got all this space up here for my flowers, which is the fun part. So now I'm going to show you some reference material, some things that you could. This will be funny if I just put some real flowers in just for a minute like that. You can see how nice that could look. That one would have to be shorter. But I've also got some really nice pictures from gardening magazines, which I cut out, which you can also use to draw from. So there's so many different shapes of flower when you think about it. I'm going to move that flower for a minute. So we've got all these different shapes here, and you can do some lovely drawings. And actually, if you perhaps did the drawing on a separate piece of paper and then collage them into your final thing, you might not have that thing where you do one really good one and then one you don't like so much. So we've got all these beautiful flowers, or you can use your imagination and make up some flowers. I'm just going to bring back the finished one that we did before. Here it is. And you can see that these shapes have been cut from some paper that's coloured. It's been coloured, or it's already coloured, and the vase has been scribbled in a very quick, busy graphic style, which I think is very nice, but the person who did it is a little bit older now. So collaging the flowers in on a dark background makes them stand out more, so if you had a different coloured background, that would probably work very well. I think it's turned out very nicely, and I hope that you can make a really lovely one too for your mum, or for whoever you'd like to give a present to today.